heads, blunt world, blunt squad. It's your host with the most here to brag, boast, celebrate, toast, and you know we about that smoke. I'm Tater Loose Cannon Adams. You now tuned into the Very Blunt Sports Podcast. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you here with me, and I appreciate that. And since you're here, I'm gonna need you to tell a friend to like, subscribe, and share. Let them know you up in here. Tell them it don't cost you nothing to hop in rotation with us. Now you know what time it is. The blunt is now in session. The smoke is on. It's blunt time. Let's go with the NFL action right here. NFL news. Aaron Rodgers, he now with the Jets. He was with the Packers from 2005 to 2002. He going to be wearing the number 8 jersey because number 12 is retired. That was Joe Namath jersey. This right here is giving me Brett Favre vibes because after Brett Favre left the Green Bay Packers, he went to the he went to the Jets, and he had a 9-7 record with them his first year. What Aaron Rodgers going to do, who knows? But this is giving me Brett Favre vibes right here because Aaron Rodgers basically took Brett Favre's spot. Brett Favre goes to the Jets. Jordan Love basically taking Aaron Rodgers' spot. Now Aaron Rodgers is going to the Jets. If you're a Packers fan, you're a Jets fan, comment underneath, let me know. Lamar Jackson, he got his bag. He getting his money. He got a 5-year, $260 million deal, $185 million guarantee with a $72.5 million signing bonus. It was the right thing to get him, give him his bag, get him back in good graces. They got Odell Beckham. They gave him a little bag. Roquan Smith, he got a bag. Spread the money out. You know what I'm saying? Give it to Lamar Jackson. He deserved it. He a damn good player, former MVP. You're a Ravens fan. I know you happy. Let me know. Now, this is the NFL Power Ranking. This is the post-draft NFL Power Ranking. That means after the draft happened. Now, with the number 1 slot and spot, we got the Kansas City Chiefs, the reigning defending Super Bowl champions. We got Philly, the Eagles. We got Buffalo Bills, number 4, Cincinnati Bengals. We got the 49ers, San Fran at the number 5 slot. Jacksonville came in at number 6. That's the Jaguars. The Cowboys, they in there with number 7. The New York Jets just made the list after getting Aaron Rodgers with the number 8 spot. Number 9 is the Miami Dolphins. Last but not least is the Chargers. Any one of them your teams? Do y'all agree with the ranking? Let me know. History was made at the draft. We had 3 black quarterbacks that was drafted in the first 4 picks. 3. Now we got Bryce Young, the number 1 pick. C.J. Stroud with the number 2 pick. And with the number 4 pick, Anthony Richardson. Bryce Young, he went to the Panthers. C.J. Stroud, he went to the Texans. And Anthony Richardson, he went to the Colts. Big ups to them. Congratulations. Look forward to reporting and talking about their career. Top 10 picks of the NFL draft. If you ain't know, now you know. That's what everybody was watching. That's what everybody was waiting, anticipating for. Now we have Bryce Young with the number 1 pick to the Carolina Panthers. C.J. Stroud, he went to the Houston Texans. Will Anderson Jr., he went to the Houston Texans. Anthony Richardson, Indianapolis Colts. Devin Witherspoon went to the Seattle Seahawks. Paris Johnson went to the Arizona Cardinals. Tyree Wilson went to Las Vegas, the Raiders. Bijan Robinson went to the A, that's the Atlanta Falcons. Jalen Carter, he landed in Philly. And Darnell Wright, he with Chi-Town, the Chicago Bears. Y'all can see, you know, the rest of the draft picks behind me. Let me know what y'all think. Moving on. We got this NFL regular season schedule. That's about to happen. A lot of changes done been made. First time ever, the NFL is having the game on Friday, but it's on Black Friday. I don't know if y'all like going shopping, out and about, being outside, or doing your online shopping, but whatever you're doing, hopefully you catch this game. And it's a rivalry game. It's a division rivalry game, AFC East to be exact, with the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. Now, games don't necessarily belong to networks anymore. It's all free agency right now. Basically meaning when I was coming up, we called CBS the AFC station and Fox was the NFC station. So now you're going to see some AFC games on Fox. You're going to see some NFC games on CBS. That's good. Let me know what y'all think. Teams is playing 2 Thursday night games, and not all teams is guaranteed for a primetime spot. Let me know how y'all feel about that. The schedule going to be coming out soon. I think they said the 11th, May 11th. So comment underneath, rep your team. Let me know when y'all get y'all schedule, what y'all like about the schedule, what y'all don't like about the schedule. Is you're going to be traveling wherever you're from to go watch your team? Let me know. Nike, they done put Kevin Durant in a lifetime deal. He got a lifetime endorsement deal, signs a lifetime deal with Nike. Only other athletes to do that: Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Cristiano Ronaldo. Big ups to Nike, big ups to Kevin Durant for locking him down for a lifetime deal. Definitely good. Bronny James, that's LeBron James' son. He committed and he's going to USC, that's the University of Southern California. Also, Dennis Rodman's son, DJ Rodman, he now transferred to the USC to play along with Bronny James. Good dynamic duo right there. Good to see what they're going to be able to do in their college career and in their NBA career if they make it that route and go that far. Big ups to them. Now we got new NBA awards. They ain't really new awards. They just got NBA players' names put on them. Like the Clutch Player of the Year, named after Jerry West. Defensive Player of the Year, named after Hakeem Olajuwon. Rookie of the Year, named after Wilt Chamberlain. Sixth Man of the Year, named after John Havlicek. Me personally, I think the Sixth Man Award should be named after Jamal Crawford. Most Improved Player of the Year goes to George Mikan. And the MVP is now named after who I think is the GOAT, His Airness, Michael Jordan. Let me know what y'all think of these new names of the awards. And now they done passed out the awards, so now we're going to talk about the winners. Coach of the Year goes to Mike Brown. He deserved it for everything that he did and everything that he's been through before he even became Coach of the Year. He won the award by unanimous votes, unanimous decision. He the coach of the Sacramento Kings, and he deserved it. Clutch Player of the Year goes to De'Aaron Fox from the Sacramento Kings. Most Improved Player goes to Lauri Markkanen from the Utah Jazz. Sixth Man of the Year goes to Malcolm Brogdon from the Boston Celtics. Defensive Player of the Year is Jaren Jackson Jr. from the Memphis Grizzlies. And the Rookie of the Year is Paolo Blanchard from the Orlando Magic. Executive of the Year goes to Monte McNair of the Sacramento Kings. Hustle Award goes to Marcus Smart of the Boston Celtics. Last but not least, that MVP goes to Joel Embiid, the process. Congratulations to him. We're going to be talking more about that. Like I said, congratulations to him being the sixth 76er player to win the award. You had Wilt Chamberlain win it 4 times in his career as the Philadelphia Warriors / Philadelphia 76ers. You got Dr. J. Julius Erving. He won one. Moses Malone, he won one. AI, the answer, Allen Iverson, he won one. And now Joel Embiid, he now got the MVP, making him the 6th player in Philly history, in the 76ers history, to win the award. Now, if he could get on to the Eastern Conference Finals, the process will keep going. It'll keep processing. And maybe he could go to the NBA Finals. That man been through a lot, from watching his team get eliminated and crying afterwards after what the Toronto Raptors did, getting eliminated, getting bounced out, never really seeing the Eastern Conference Finals, basically getting robbed of the MVP awards. No disrespect to Joker, you know what I'm saying, but he was robbed last year, Joel Embiid was, but now he got it this year. He put his stamp on a few games that let everybody know that he here. He one of the true big men in the league right now. What else can he do? Can the 76ers go on to the Eastern Conference Finals? Can they go on to the finals representing the East? And can they win the whole thing? What y'all think? 76ers fans, Philly fans, stand up. Let me know. Now we getting into these rivalries. One of the main things that got me into basketball, liking basketball, got me liking sports all crazy, was the rivalries. And those was the best games that came on TV, highest rated games. You know, you was going to get some memorable moments in those games. Now, dating all the way back to, now before there was the 76ers, there was the Syracuse Nationals. Before there was the 76ers, there was the Philadelphia Warriors. Now they 76ers and been the 76ers for a long time. But one of the main things that ain't changed was their rivalry with Boston. Now this rivalry, playoff rivalry, that started in 1953 with Boston getting the best of Philly out of those matches, those playoff matches, 17 times to Philly 6 times. It didn't matter what the rivalry was, rather if it was Wilt versus Bill, Dr. J versus Larry Bird and them, AI versus Paul Pierce, or right now Embiid and Harden against Tatum and Brown. This rivalry been going on, and it's been going on for a long time, and it's one of the best things. If you go back and listen to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale and Dr. J and all of those dudes that played in that era, they always liked playing Philly. Them games was rough. People done got into fights. People got punched on. There's some footage of somebody holding Larry Bird and Dr. J, giving them, 3-piece with a side biscuit, whatever you want to call it. He was just hammering his face all crazy. So that rivalry ain't gonna never die. And that's one of the reasons why I like basketball, because these rivalries is coming back with all of these player changes and with everything going on. It's kind of hard to pay attention to who's a rival to who, because all these pieces keep moving around. But it's good to see that the teams is still keeping these rivalries alive. And we're going to keep going on with the rivalries right now, because we got Miami and we got New York. They done played each other 31 times in the playoffs, with Miami winning 16 of the matches and with the Knicks winning 15. Last time they played each other was in 2012, was in the Eastern Conference first round. That was when the Knicks had Melo, Carmelo Anthony, J.R. Smith, Amari Stoudemire and company. And that's when Miami they had prime LeBron and D Wade and Chris Bosh, the Heat Three, whatever you had wanted to call them. But that was the last time that Miami and New York played in the playoffs, was 11 years ago. And now that rivalry back on. But before that, these teams always played each other in the playoffs. Everybody talk about New York, rivalry with Indiana, as they should. Everybody talk about, New York rivalry with Chicago, as they should. And sometimes Boston a little bit. But the Miami games was the most heated and intense games, because it was so much stuff to factor in, especially when Alonzo Mourning went to Miami and then Larry Johnson went to New York. They had problems with each other from the Charlotte Hornets days. Don't really know what that was all about, but I just wanted to get this off my chest and say this real quick. Those two dudes, when they did fight, that was by far the dumbest, softest, weakest fight that I ever seen in the fight of fights. Not just in NBA, not just in any sport, but in basically UFC, boxing, whatever you want to call it, street fighting, all of that shit, everything tied in. That was the dumbest, weakest fight that I ever seen, because you had Alonzo Mourning, that's 6'11". You had Larry Johnson, that was about 6'9". These dudes, it got heated. They throwing punches, and these big-ass dudes, you mean to tell me they throwing punches all crazy and nobody landed a punch at all? Y'all got suspended for attempted fight. Me personally, I ain't never attempted to fight. If it was going to go down, it was going to go down. I was going to make sure I got mine in if that person got his in. But punches was being thrown and punches was being landed. So that by far was the dumbest fight that I ever seen. Got respect for Larry Johnson, got respect for Alonzo Mourning, but y'all need to step y'all fight game up, or not just fight at all. Y'all should have just did a little pushing match, yelling at each other on the sidelines, in the tunnel. Y'all should have did something, but y'all shouldn't have got into a fight, because apparently y'all can't fight. And it is what it is. But we moving on off of that. Hopefully they buried that. Hopefully they ain't beefing no more like Michael Jordan and Isaiah Thomas or something. That beef ain't gonna never end. But we on to a different type of rivalry. We got LeBron and Steph. That's LeBron James and Steph Curry. If you've been paying attention to their career, their rivalry basically started in 2015 when LeBron was with the Cavs and Steph Curry was with the Warriors when they went to the finals. I'm always say this: LeBron is the better player. He's a better player than Steph Curry. Steph Curry just always had the better team, especially going into the finals. But with one exception, and that was in 2016. Now in 2015, when the Cavaliers and the Warriors went to the finals. The Warriors came out of that one. 2016, the Cavs came out of that one, with everybody say is probably the best defensive play ever in the sport of basketball and in history when LeBron James blocked Andre Iguodala. Let me know what y'all think about that. 2017 had the Cavs and the Warriors again, with the Warriors winning. 2018, you had the Warriors winning again. Like I said, the Cavs and the Warriors played each other 4 years in a row. That ain't never been done in no sport, with Steph Curry coming out on the better side as far as the finals, basically being 3-1 against LeBron. But in 2021, when LeBron was on the Lakers, they played the Warriors, and it was a play-in game to see who was going to make it into the playoffs. LeBron wound up getting the better of that. LeBron and the Lakers, they went on to get into the playoffs, and the Warriors didn't. Now here we is, 2023 in the Western Conference semifinals, and it's looking like the Lakers is about to close this out. Everybody's saying the Warriors ain't coming back from 3-1, but y'all fail to realize and fail to remember that the Warriors did come back 3-1 in the playoff series against OKC, the Thunder. That was when they had KD, Kevin Durant, and they had Russell Westbrook, So it can be done. Will it be done? I don't know. LeBron came back from being down 3-1. So basically anything is possible in the playoffs or maybe in the finals. It's possible. Don't count them out just yet. But how it's looking, it looks looking like the Lakers got their foot on their neck, and it's looking like the Lakers is going to win this series. So last time the Lakers and the Warriors played each other in the Western Conference semifinals was in 1991, and the Lakers came out the better of that one. They wound up going on to represent the West in the finals, playing the Bulls in 1991. Could the same thing happen? Anything can happen, but like I said, right now it's looking like the Lakers got their foot on their neck. They got their foot on the gas, and they ain't letting up. So this might be the end for the champions, reigning defending champions, Golden State Warriors. If or after they lose this series, what's going on with that Warriors dynasty? People going to break up? Is Draymond going to stay? Is he going to try to chase the bag somewhere else? Is he going to try to rebuild himself? Is Golden State finally done with all of the drama and everything that comes with Draymond, or what people say come with Draymond? Who knows? Only time will tell. And we're going to end it with this. The playoff standings right now, on the west side of things, we got Denver and Phoenix. Denver could close that out because they up 3-2 right now. Was this season a bust for Phoenix? I ain't going to say. It was a bust. It was a nice little run, but we're going to get to see next year what they're going to be able to do with a full year and the full schedule and the full healthy team. The Lakers, they looking out to close Golden State, and more than likely they going to close them out because they up 3-1 right now. Now we're going to jump over to the East. Miami looking out to close New York. They 3-1. Big ups to New York, the Knicks, and all of the Knicks fans. I know y'all been waiting for this. They ain't been to the playoffs since 2012, and y'all been patiently waiting for 11 years throughout everything that's been going on with the franchise and with the organization, from good picks to dumb picks to the ownership to everything. I wish my granddad was still alive, Mr. Carl Adams, to see, me talking about the Knicks being in the playoffs and everything. He actually passed away a year before the last time they was in the playoffs. He passed away in 2011, so he didn't get to see, Carmelo Anthony play with them and everything else, even though in 2011 they did make the playoffs with just Amari Stoudemire, but he didn't live long enough to see. So, Granddad, this show is for you. And for you being a New York Knicks fan, I know you smiling down on me, and I know you happy that I'm talking about your team right now. But sorry, Granddad, the Knicks, they just ain't going, not this year, Granddad. You know what I'm saying? I know you laughing at that too, but not this year. Now we got Philly and Boston. Joel Embiid got the MVP. Boston, they want to go back to the finals. They was about a game or two last year away from winning the NBA Finals, but Golden State realized that they was Golden State. Now the process and James Harden, they realizing who they is, and now they want to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. they want to go to the finals overall. Could we see a rivalry? Let's just say scenario-wise, let's just say the 76ers do go. And let's just say the Lakers go. That's a rivalry right there that's been in the finals before. From 80 to 83 all the way to 2001. And I think they played each other before, the Magic Johnson and the Dr. J era. But if those your teams and you like your team's chances in the playoffs, who y'all think going to the Western Conference Finals? Who y'all think going to the Eastern Conference Finals? Who's your NFL team? Did you like the draft? Did you like your team's position in the draft? Did you like who they drafted? Let me know everything. I'm going to need y'all to comment underneath, like, subscribe, and share. Share with another friend. Tell that friend to share with another friend. And we're here to let y'all know right now, the session is over. The smoke is clear. The blunt is out. I'm Tater Loose Cannon Adams signing off. Until next time, I'm going to see y'all. Love yours forever.
I don't need a fucking cosigner to post rhymes for controversy. I'm calculated, your validation does not concern me. You created a character you can market, but I'm sharp enough to sharpen my view. Whenever you charge him, I can